Hi all, welcome to our channel. Today we are going to see the one of the design pattern, chain of responsibility. So it is under behavioral design pattern. It's one of the famous design pattern. So why we are using? So what the use case we need to use this kind of design pattern? So if you are using the chain of responsibility pattern, so we need to achieve loosely coupled of software. Loosely coupled means we cannot depend our class or objects, we cannot depend of another object. It will be executed with the independent, that is loosely coupled. We cannot change. If suppose we need to change one object, we cannot affect another object. That's what we can design the loosely coupled way. We need to design. We are using the chain of responsibility design pattern. So as well as, so suppose one request will comes under the client, so we need to pass the chain of object to the process. So one chain is completed to pass to the another chain. So in real time use case, so chain of responsibility pattern using the servlet filter. So suppose one request coming from end user, though the filter we need to add a couple of, suppose in our case we added two filters. So we added the name validation filter, so another one is some OAuth token filter, so we need to check some kind of security filter. So in this case we have the record, the filter is passing one by one. So one filter process success, or we need to pass to another filter. So in this case we'll pass to another filter, right? It is kind of chaining. So one filter depending on another filter, but without loosely coupled, with loosely coupled design. So we are using the chain of responsibility, we can achieve like that. So mostly used for the Spring filter. So let me show you. So here is one use case. So most of the so I am also facing some interview question like that. So how to define the call sender call hierarchy? Suppose we get one call from one client, so the employee not pick up the couple of second, then the call will escalate to next level, team lead level. So team lead also not pick up the call, so then the call will forward to the CEO level, so next level, like that. The call is like that. This is chaining, so level. So this kind of way, how to design that kind of scenario. So I am also facing that kind of interview question. So after that only I learn this chain of responsibility design pattern. So another one more use case, like kind of, so we are applying the leave for employee. Suppose we need to apply leave for 1 day or 2 days, so team will approve, team lead will approve. Suppose the leave apply leave for more than 3 days or plus 5 days, so manager will can apply. So more than 5 days, so we need to HR will be approve your leave. So how to design? So this kind of scenario, how to in Java. So in this case also we using the chains of responsibility. Chains of responsibility mean we need to create chain, right? One chain completed, another chain. So which chain like that. So let's get started. So here earlier we discussed two use case, right? So this is the first use case. So it is kind of the call, the PPO call tracing. So suppose I got one call from the client, so the employee not pick up the call, so the call will be escalated to next level, the lead level. So lead also will not escalate, then will go to manager level. So manager also will not pick up the calls and will go to the CEO level, like that. So that is a design. So how to define using the chains of responsibility design pattern. So here we created, mostly we are using the one abstract class, right? So here we how to implement means I created one abstract with that. So I created the activate and escalate and activate. So what is use case means, suppose the employee call first step, you need to activate the call from employee. So employee is not pick up the call, so we need to escalate the next level, so lead level. So it is kind of abstract implementation. So here, so I create a first I have create the call. So call is nothing but just one ID. So here we could employee. So I extended here. I created 3. So in this case, I employee, lead, and CEO. Okay. So in I have first I employee class, I extended the escalation policy. So here employee next level, go to here. I have created the next level, right? So employee next level lead. So I need to pass the while we creating the object of employee. So I will pass. So what is my supervisor or what is my next level? So in this case I binding. So here I checking actually. So if first in default, so first need to activate the call from employee. So suppose we activated the call, right? It's true. When we'll activate the call is true, then the ring is going on to employee. So wait for couple of times, couple of milliseconds but the employee not pick up. So one call is escalated to next level. So next level also will activate. So in next level, so we need to escalate to next level. Okay, then I will deactivate our call. So same way we created the lead level. So again the use case, same use case. So escalation policy pattern. So who is my supervisor or list, we need to create the object. So I am passing here actually constructor. Okay, so here also first we activated, right? So activated, then will come. So here lead also will not pick up couple of milliseconds, then the calls will go to next level. So next level also will activate. So it is kind of chaining. Okay, same way we created end layer CEO. Okay, so here we have waiting the wait couple of times. So here millisecond, then we'll acknowledge the call and will like that. It is 3 chains: employee, lead, and CEO. Okay, so how to assign the value of is a symbol. Okay, first I created the symbol CEO have no level, right? CEO is a top level, so then we no need to assign. So is the end level is CEO, next level is lead. So lead is reporting to CEO, right? So suppose lead is not pick up the call, then we'll go to call with CEO. Same way we got employee object, right? Employee supervisor is lead, so employee is not pick up anything, so its call will go to lead. Okay, so I have created one call. Okay, so like number. So first I activate the call from employee 1, then we'll call to the escalate from call for employee. So employee not pick up couple of milliseconds, then we'll call. Let me run the code. Okay, first is ring going on employee level. Please wait for some time. Okay, oops. Okay, the call is the employee is not pick up the call, then we'll go to call into manager level. Ring is going to lead level. Okay, please wait for some time. So lead also will not pick up the call. So again the link is called to next level, supervisor level will call. So here is a acknowledging your complaint from CEO. It is a final level, right? So we need to define like that. It is a chain, one after another. One after another is file like that. It is a chain. Mostly for is a calc history. Yeah, it is the first use case. It is a simple one. So how to define? So here we need to only one abstract method. So we have implemented. So mostly will what is the main use case is a next level. So here we need to check. So in employee, what is the next level? Here when we create the while we create the object, employee object, we need to specify like that. So in this case we have easily will call tracking. So call forward another use case is same use case. So I am using the same level, same pattern, like the leave approval pattern. Okay, here as also. So we add here I created the employee as well as lead, team leader, as well as manager and HR. Okay, so here I created one page of leave. So employee ID, day of the leave, and reason. Okay, so here also I go using the same pattern. Here is using the approval. Okay, lead abstract class, the lead approval. So we need to approval. So here first I implemented the leave approval, the abstract class. Okay, so I have implemented here also what is our next level. So employee our next level. So I will creating the object, so I specify. Okay, so here I added the logic. So I applied leave for 1 day, so the system got approved. Automatic system got approved. I have eligible apply for 1 day. So if I apply for 1 day leave, no need to approve for any other. person. So in this case I only one leave, so I have approved. So if more than one level, so the employee will go to next level. Next, what is our my next level is a lead. Okay, so here also what is a lead? While we creating the lead object, so I specifying what is our my superior or supervisor, so we need to specify same thing. So team lead will approval within 3 days. 3 days we can have approval. So more than 3 days, so the leave request will going to next level. So what is my next level is manager. So manager, while be creating the object, so we need to specify who is my supervisor while creating the object. So here also the lead, manager will approve minimum 5 days, maximum 5 days. So after that will go to next level. Next level is HR. HR will also more than 10 leaves we can here approve the leave, otherwise your leave is rejected. So it is kind of hierarchy, the chain, the employee chain, after that team lead chain, after manager as well as HR. It is a chain. So the chain will breaking when the condition is satisfied. Okay, so yeah, let me show you. So here also HR is top level, as a manager, the manager supervisor is HR, so team lead supervisor is manager, and employees lead is employees supervisor is team lead. So here is a use case. Okay, so I created the 5 use case. Okay, so in this case 16 days. Suppose I employee object, so employee apply the leave. Okay, so how will happen? So first ring is going, oh sorry, I am not running this. Yes, so I applied the employee ID 123, so applied for this is a family function. First leave approved button. So hello Mr. Employee, your leave request is going to next level. Why? Because the leave is 16 days. Okay, but team lead is got request. Okay, but team lead cannot approve the leave. Why? Because within 3 days he can have approve. So after that is the chain will going to next level, it's a manager level. So manager also approved within 5 days, so then the chain is called to HR. So HR also will approve only 10 days, but you applied 16 days, so your leave is rejected. Okay, so I applied the second use case. Now I applied the only one day, one leave. Okay, so here is leave approval pattern. So hello employee, your reason sick leave. Here I sick leave, right? So 1 day, so system got approved. So 1 day the you no need to approve anything, so you can got default approval. So you got default approval. So in this case I applied the 3 days. So in 3 days means the team leader will the chain will break when the condition is matched. So no need to go in start to end chain. That is kind of loosely coupled, so we can break whatever chain we need to don't want, then we need to easily cut it. That's what we are using. So here is actually team lead got request, the team lead got approved your request. Similar way, like that. Similar way, this manager will get approved. Yeah, here is you got. Why? Because the upload leave is 4 days. Okay, that's what in this video. So I have updated GitHub URL in video description. If you want, then you can use it. Thank you guys.